the vibrant community of YALI. Thank you very, very much for sharing this stage with me. As we embark on this momentous occasion, I would like to start with a profound truth by American author Maya Angelou. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. These words reflect the essence of my journey, a narrative of perseverance, resilience, and the transformative power of technology and leadership. According to the World Economic Forum, there are 5 key skills needed in the future of work. Number 1, creativity. Digital, or what I call technology skills, collaboration, global citizenship, and environmental stewardship. I will further go and group these 5 skills into 2 main ones: technology and leadership skills. The WEF is saying that investing in a young person's future today with these skills will add about $2.5 trillion to the economy yearly. However, what do we see in Ghana when we are monitoring the global skills clock? 5 million out of 6 million young people who have at least one secondary school education do not have digital skills. If WEF is saying that aside from digital skills alone, young skills need other skills that I will call leadership skills, what work really needs to be done? Let me tell you my story now. My life in technology started 7 years ago when I decided to follow my heart and work in a department that used technology to solve business problems. Shortly after that, I joined an all-women's coding fellowship called UAT. I have a fellow here, Angelica. So yeah, that's a coding fellowship 1 year. Just like every young person, I thought skills were enough. I thought skills would get me into the rooms I saw my virtual mentors going to. I was very happy when I built an online marketplace using my newfound skills single-handedly. But soon after, I got stuck. Really stuck, because even though I was growing in gathering support from my online marketplace, I didn't know what to do next. While in the middle of all this confusion, an online mentor I knew very well, who is also YALI Alumni, shared that applications had opened. I jumped on it because I reasoned that if this virtual mentor who has an impressive technology background even had to take a leadership course, then I can also try. So fortunately, I was accepted into the public management track, which is the African-wide cohort, which was conducted online. For a greater part, do you have public management people here?
Yeah.
Let's tell our story. For a greater part, I began to understand why this virtual mentor joined YALI. There is a massive avenue for networking, great community acceptance, and amazing support of policy. We did some really daring courses on topics like the 7 habits of highly effective people, IBM design thinking, and one of my greatest highlights were the discussions we normally have on societal issues and how we could advocate. However, the most glaring that will never leave me was when I remember when they just started, who here wants to work in public offices? Can you imagine ladies and gentlemen? Even though I did not want to work in public service, I knew I wanted to serve the public. Right after my YALI fellowship, I knew the leadership that I needed to see in my career, in my technology career, or in my children, my family, and my friends had to start on me. So I started taking personal responsibility for my actions. So since that year, I decided to devote myself to continuous learning. As a result, I think subsequent years, the years that I call immersion, I call years craftsmanship, road to mastery, and recently this year, I think it's becoming charity accounting. This strategic leadership approach, combined with vision boarding and SMART goals, led to acquiring many more skills now in data analytics, data science, product management, business analysis. I now work with a global technology company based in the United States. One day, I thought long and hard about other people like me and how they may not understand and leadership combined together is going to take them far. I am a big advocate for learning. Always similar. I literally push people to learn coding. I keep teaching people technology skills. But I know very well that combining relevant technology skills with leadership will take a young person very far. So, I decided to do something about this situation. I wrote Tech Hustle. In Tech Hustle, I touched on a couple of things because of my background in public policy, public management, I believe would be policy relevant. Like the instance where Sewa went to an all technology senior high school instead of the normal general Ghanaian secondary school. However, I believe that what you'll be interested in Tech Hustle today to hear from me is the power of taking responsibility for your life, networking downright, dreaming a little bit bigger, mentorship, taking advantage of opportunities can push you a little closer to your dreams. I had a lot of fun writing Tech Hustle. Well, except the time when the edits started coming in. Editing was not really fun. By the all, I had so much fun pushing my ideology of change in Africa to the African youth. Anybody, whether young people who this book is for today, or an elderly that I handed this book to get inspired, I love those sessions where they say, thank you, Charity, for writing Tech Hustle. I believe strongly that my message in Tech Hustle is to technology and leadership, which I coined Tech Lead. If I can inspire a young person to Tech Lead today by reading Tech Hustle, then I know that my work is truly done. This launch today is just the beginning of the real work. I have plans of visiting every region in the country, sending this message of inspiration to every young person. Many young people really need to be inspired to take action. They need to know that if Sewa and her friends in the book did what they did, then they can also do, irrespective of where they are on the continent. My goal is to reach at least 1 million young people in Africa with the message of technology leadership, Tech Lead. That is why I need your help. Let the young people lead themselves. Let them lead their communities and even their nation. Let them create global companies that solve Africa's many problems. How can you help today? First of all, you can buy Tech Hustle today and then buy it for a teenager. You can even refer us in your network, in your youth network. You have a school and youth network. Leave the work to us. We'll come in. Or you can even sponsor. As some people, I have some friends in the United States who give $100, $200, $500, and then that helped us to distribute to people who cannot buy them, whether you're a company. My last thought to you today, in addition to everything that you have heard in this conference today, is to Tech Lead. Technology, because you need to stay relevant. Lead, because it is a missing piece in your career progression. Tech Lead, become a Tech Lead ambassador and share the message of Tech Hustle. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate them. Seven, I see you taking pictures. That's great. Let's have you.
Charity, I'm inspired. Skimming through the book, Tech Hustle, there's one thing I captured, and I'll paraphrase: attitude. And we all know that attitude is 100%. Attitude will lead to responsibility, constructive responsibility. She didn't stop, she kept learning. In my field, as a food safety auditor, we have what we call continuous improvement. Even when you reach 100%, you still have to continue. Because you can't be at 100% and feel that you are okay. What if that point something, point 1, is dropping?